Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and well, today we got the pleasure of an in-depth look at why Sarah is still in hospital after so many days. There's so much speculation about this, but Sarah's going to tell us what's really going on behind the scenes, whilst also happening to exploit her kids a little bit more than they should, and the baby, and all the other kids as well. So without further ado, let's get right into that, because it sounds like a blast.
Hello, darling. She's literally been sat with me and Sarah all morning with her eyes wide open, like wide open, and she's got the deepest blue eyes. Just being a good girl. Staring up at Mum and Dada.
So I've never had the benefit of a white noise machine, so can anybody tell me, are those things actually as loud in real life as they are on camera? Because to be honest, it sounds loud on camera. So is that like what other people are hearing in the hospital whilst they're trying to get their kids, you know, well, they've got their babies and their families and everything, and you've got these idiots with the white noise machine, and apparently they brought in their power bank as well. They think it's their office, you know. I think this is the thing. Sarah's actually moved in. That's the thing, right?
Isla loved this position.
Yeah, she did.
And she's exactly the same.
Her hair is wild to me. It looks ginger in this light.
Does it?
Yeah. It's not. There's no ginger in it.
Oh, but of course, because that would be an absolute travesty. Oh, there's no ginger in it. It looks ginger, but there's no ginger in it. Of course there's not. Sarah, what the fuck's wrong with you? Seriously. That would be an absolute disaster, wouldn't it? If there was a tinge of ginger, but you've got to put us straight because there's no ginger in that at all. None.
It's so cute.
Doesn't from my view.
Look at the size of her chops. You love that position with Daddy.
I think her hair is like Jace's.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be blonde.
I don't think it's dark. I thought it was dark when she was first born, like Isabel's, but I think it's Jace.
It is dark, but I think it's going to change.
Yeah.
So cute.
Don't worry, Sarah. I'm sure you're going to get the perfect blonde, healthy girl that you have desired for all these years. You didn't quite get it right with Jace. No, you got the blonde right, but you didn't get the girl part right, okay? He turned out like a boy, and that didn't quite go to plan. And Mila, well, she turned into a ginger-haired, well, she had a hip problem, so she wasn't perfectly, you know, able. And this time, you know, third time lucky, fingers crossed, and you'll be able to exploit her in the absolute most horriblest way that you have imagined all these years.
Eat lunch. What's on the menu today? We've got soup. I think that's a leek and potato. Jam, sponge and custard. Bread roll. Can't remember what this was. Can't remember. I just went and had the nicest shower. Had to go and remove the bandage from the C-section stitches. She just said, we can remove that now, so do you need any help doing it? I was like, no, I'm fine. Regret that big time. I can't see down there because obviously I've still got a belly.
Yes, Sarah, you do, and nothing's changed. You know, they didn't magically, you know, give you a tummy tuck whilst you were, you know, having your baby taken away. Yeah, you do still have your tummy there, so whatever problems seeing down that area still exist, you know, from before you had your baby.
So I had to just like peel it off, hoping that I weren't peeling off the stitches, which I know probably sounds crazy because you can't peel off stitches, but you know what I mean. I was hoping there were no sticky parts stuck to anything because I could not see what I was doing. I was just having to pull it off blindly basically. So she's going to come and check that in a little bit, I think. It feels absolutely fine, so I'm sure it is. But yeah, nice chill. I'll probably think about maybe going home tomorrow.
Oh yes, I think I might just consider going home tomorrow. You know, I've enjoyed the hospitality and everything, but I think tomorrow might be the day. Yeah, tomorrow I might give it my due consideration, but if they bring me something nice for dinner tonight, maybe I'll give it another day or so, you know, just to unwind and everything.
If everything's okay, which it's looking like it will be, just keep looking down at her like so snuggly and warm.
Yeah, so this is a good opportunity actually to give an example of, you know, those parents or those, yeah, we'll call them parents that have children and they want to show awareness. They want to bring awareness to a situation, you know, like you have parents who have a sick child and they want to bring awareness to that sickness, but they feel they have to show their child. Well, Sarah wants to show awareness to the fact that she's had a baby and she feels like she needs to show the baby to prove that this child exists or whatever, right? Well, you don't need to show your child when, you know, when you're bringing awareness to a situation. You could actually just say, I'm looking at my child and she looks so snuggly and warm, but you don't have to pan the camera to her. You see what I'm saying? You see how that is an easy thing to do. You could just say, look, my child is over there and yeah, she looks really lovely and I can't stop looking at her, but you don't need to show us you looking at her for it to exist, if that makes any sense.
I'm just going to say now to any mum-to-be, bring a fan to the hospital, because out of everything in my hospital bag, this has been the most vital thing. These wards are so hot all the time, and this fan has been on non-stop. It's my best friend.
There you go, guys. And you thought that Sarah Ingham was just a pretty face. No, she is in fact the face of parenting advice everywhere. Bring a fan. Sarah speaks.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's for sure. This little girl is not going to go short of any amount of love from all of these guys.
Guys, we were just, because we're not supposed to make Mum laugh because it hurts for her to laugh, right?
Don't talk about something.
I won't say it. So we're not allowed to laugh, right? But the girls, whilst I was holding the baby, they were trying to.
See, Isabel there was about to say the baby's name, but stopped and just said the baby, and that's just a sad indictment of these kids' lives, that they are more than embedded into this whole fakeness, you know. They know that they're not supposed to reveal the name on camera because, you know, those views, you know, you don't want to spoil the surprise. Okay, now. Yeah, no, it's not normal. I'm sorry. Even Isabel, if you're watching this, it's not normal. It really isn't.
Make me laugh. So I was laughing, I was shaking, I had tears down my face, I've got a runny nose now because I was literally trying not to laugh. But because I was trying not to laugh, Mum just started laughing anyway, but she's like this. Do your face, Mum, she's like this. No, she's laughing but she can't laugh. Oh, it's so funny.
We're just looking at previous baby. Jace, don't with the
See, look, right, that is a baby picture of Isla, but that is identical to Baby Wavy.
Yeah, it looks exactly the same, doesn't it?
When are we allowed to say a name on camera? Because we keep saying Baby Wavy, don't we?
Everybody's going to want to know, like, when we do the name reveal, you guys know how it works. Why don't we just say that one? We want a special vlog. we want a special vlog for her name. I'm not just going to start replying to comments like, oh, this is her name. We can't really film that though whilst we're here.
Yes, you can. Just say her name. What the hell? It's not that hard. Our baby's name is, and then just say it. That's literally as easy as it is. That's ridiculous. Oh no, we need a special name reveal vlog because that's normal real life, and our kids, that's the real life for them, you know. But it's not real life, it's not normal, it's not something that happens in everyday life, Sarah. No, I'm sorry. It's not, oh, this is how we do things, this is our tradition. No, it's not. It's something that you made up to get views and money, right? That's the only thing. That's the only reason you're doing it. And yeah, to say, oh, we're not just going to reply to people in comments. No. Well, just say it on the vlog then. Just say it. Don't clickbait it. Just tell us, right? Surprise us all. And if it ends up being Florabella Lake, what the fuck? I can't unsee that. Anyway, yeah, no, if it ended up being that, I would, yeah, I'd be the happiest man alive. Sorry.
But I'm coming home tomorrow and we'll film it the next day.
So.
Yeah. And then as soon, we'll put it straight up.
Really? Are you sure? I'm thinking, Sarah, since you've said this, you should have already have filmed it. Am I right? Because I'm not seeing it up at the moment. It's not being put up straight away, as you say. So I think that you may be lying.
Because we've not fully even decided yet. I think we've got a first name sorted, but we're all arguing over the second and third. I gave birth to her, I should have the last name.
We talked about this in the van.
Don't talk about it because I
Listen,
meant
we talk about this in the van.
I'm just going to say it, okay? You've had 9 months, 9 whole months to think of the perfect name, and you've come up with nothing. Is that what you're trying to tell us? Or are you trying to tell us that the name that you had printed already on a cardigan for her is no longer going to be the name? Is that what you're saying? Because that seems a little bit silly.
Should we talk about what Jay said in the lift on the way up?
No, don't. I felt so ill yesterday when you all left because you killed me making me laugh and cry. I'm not feeling like that again today. Chill out. You are such a good big brother, aren't you? Got her to sleep, and now she's chilling.
Yeah, I got a sweet for you.
He's such a good boy. Everyone's just announcing baby Wavy to the world.
Okay, so this is a particularly sad section here because what we can see is these two on their phones announcing baby Wavy to the world. So it's very much synchronized. They're allowed to do so. They could have announced the birth a few days ago, you know, since the birth came a few days ago, but no, they weren't allowed to do so because you know, it's got to be synchronized with when Sarah wants to allow people to know when the birth is for vlog and monetary gain purposes.
Just did an Insta post.
From writing a message.
Uh-huh.
And I'm already joking up from writing a message.
Aww.
I'm so excited the baby Wavy's out.
Me too. And tomorrow, hopefully, we get to bring her home forever. Be cool, won't it? You excited, Isla?
So I'm curious about one thing, Sarah. Now, you've had, like, all your children visit you every day. There's like 5 kids plus your husband, and a lot of people have pointed out that maybe a little bit too many, you know. People aren't generally allowed so many people to visit anyway. But what I'd like to know is, where's everybody else? Where's Granny? Where's Granny? Does she even know that you've had a baby yet? You haven't mentioned her whatsoever. And I feel like she'd be the type of person who would want to come and visit her new granddaughter even. Sorry. Yeah, so where is she?
Me too.
It's going to be really hard to get this baby out.
Running when you wake up.
Yeah.
I can't wait to run in.
Running and see ya.
Come here now.
Sorry, Jace, what were you saying?
It's going to be really hard to get this big baby out, isn't it?
Really hard.
We're going to have to carry her.
We'll put her in a car seat.
She's the tiniest baby, JC.
Yeah.
Not big.
She's the big.
Very interesting there to hear Isla reiterating that baby Waby is not big, is in fact tiny. You know, I mean, what sort of conversations go on in your household that your kids are also obsessed with the things that you are obsessed with, which are not really very healthy to be obsessed with?
Biggest girl. She's the heaviest girl.
Oh, yeah.
She is.
What else have you?
She is now, yeah. Dad's just took Mila to the toilet. Yeah, it's all calm and peaceful.
You're all calm and peaceful, aren't you?
And so cute.
Matt, I'm not going to put her down. I'm not going to even put her down.
You want to hold her all the time.
I'm not going to put her down right now. I'm never going to put her down because I love her.
Oh, Jay, she's so cute. She loves you so much.
I hope she's
Literally makes my heart.
I'm going to say the surprise.
Oh, don't say the surprise.
Oh God, no, don't say the surprise, Jace. My God, no. So what exactly goes on in your household, Sarah? Can you explain that to me? That your 4.5-year-old is keeping the secret of not sharing the baby's name on camera. How the hell do you have that conversation with a 4.5-year-old? Oh, don't tell our imaginary friends the baby's name. It's a surprise. It's a secret. Got to keep the secret, Jace, because, you know, that's normal, and we don't want the IFAM, our imaginary friends, to know yet. You know, what does Jace think is going on when you're telling him this? Who does he think is behind the camera, or is it just a camera? Does he actually recognise that there are millions of people online who are potentially taking his image and sharing it with the world and things like that? Does he understand these things, or do you not explain that? Because that's irrelevant, you know, that's business. That's just business. Don't need to know that, Jace.
We can only see of where the cupboard.
That's right. We'll show everybody the surprise tomorrow.
But why can we not do it now, today?
It's a mission, because she's not coming home today. So you might as well do it tomorrow.
But we can save it?
Yeah.
We can save it at a hospital?
Nah. She'll like it when we take it home.
Yes. Yeah, it'll be a bigger place for her to run around.
Yeah. Oh, baby girl. It's okay. Oh, stupid starter reflexes.
Everyone just went home and I just had dinner. Oh, I didn't show what I had. It was actually really, really nice this evening. It was a chicken, a potato.
Sounds delish. Sounds delish. Is it delish enough to keep you in for another day, though? That's the question, Sarah. Was it enough? Did you think, well, I'll just check tomorrow's menu and see if that's okay, and maybe I'll go home, maybe I'll stay if the menu's up to par, right?
The lady in the bed next door but one, There's no one in the bed next door. The next door but one, there's a lady in there, but she's just left and just clearing out her space now. It's quite loud.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah. Is the person who's clearing their stuff away being a bit loud? Are they disturbing your recording time? Didn't you tell them that there was a film set, an actual film set on the ward at that particular time, and you needed utmost quiet so that you could record yourself talking to baby Waby and the IFAM? The IFAM need to know this information. It's so vital.
Not disturbing baby girl though, so that's all good.
Yep, it's all good. They're not disturbing baby girl, so that is perfect. As long as they're not disturbing your baby, that's all fine. But never mind that you are maybe disturbing everybody else. You had 6 people visiting you today. 6 people. And yeah, you didn't mind then if you were disturbing anybody, you know, because you are Sarah. Sarah Ingham. Sarah of Seacroft fame.
Nice chill evening. Now I'm hoping we're going to get a nice quiet night tonight, little miss. Are you hoping that too? Is that your tummy? Is it your tummy? What's that? What is it? She's like, yeah, I'm sleepy. Everybody's gone from my bay, so it's just me and baby girl.
Do we reckon that other people listening to her think she's a little bit crazy? Because she's just said, everybody's gone from my bay. Well, who are you talking to then, Sarah? Who are you talking to? Idiot. Seriously. Other people on the ward are thinking, okay, people have gone home. She's like one of those crazy women. They talk to themselves and things like that. Not saying that people talk to themselves are crazy, you know. I've been partial to a bit of self-talking, you know. But, yeah, no, they think that Sarah's a bit crazy. But then again, they don't know her. She might not be crazy. But then again, you know.
Which means I feel like I can talk more now and fill you in a little bit more on the last few days. So the first night, I think I already told you guys, was horrendous. I don't know if it was like the drugs that I'd had during the C-section, because obviously some of it will have passed to her, or whether it was just the trauma of her being born for her, or what it was. But basically the first night was really difficult, and then last night she was a little dream, weren't you? Are you half smiling? Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. Your eyes all over the place. You pouting? Oh, you've got all those facial expressions. You've got all the facial expressions. No, don't make me laugh. Oh my god. Oh, don't make me laugh. Oh, she's so funny with her face. She like constantly like.
That is just gorgeous, Sarah. Just gorgeous. Just the way that I like it.
It's so sweet. But yeah, I got a really good night's sleep last night, so I'm really glad about that. Obviously, they still come in like to do your observations when you're in hospital, like your blood pressure, your pulse, blood thinner injection. That, funnily enough, she gave me at 6:30 this morning, and I know she did. And then the other lady's just come on, and she said, "Oh, we'll give you your blood thinner injection at 11. We'll change the time." I'm like, "Oh, is that okay to do it twice in 24 hours?" And she said, "You haven't had it today?" And I was like, "I did. I had it this morning at 6:30. And she was like, "Oh, it's not been marked. They've not documented that they've given you it, but it's the same ladies on tonight, so I'll ask them." I've definitely had it, so we'll see. I think little ladies, my milk's come in. It's like day 2. Pretty sure it's something to do with the fact that Mila only stopped breastfeeding like 5 months ago or something. Can't remember exactly when. But yeah, it's time for a feed for you.
So this whole speech about how you're really feeling or how you're really doing really wasn't anything to write home about, was it? Let's be honest. What we do want to know, though, and you haven't yet addressed it, surprisingly, because it was all the rage and all the talk in the build-up to the birth, is the narcissist down below, you know? I think that... did it just sort of pop off whilst they were, like... Did they just like flick it off whilst they were, you know, getting the baby out and things now?
Is it? I myself am feeling quite good. I was shocked at how the recovery is from a C-section. It really is no joke. I think I definitely wasn't expecting it to be as painful as it is.
Hence the reason why you decided to go with the C-section after all, wasn't it, Sarah? Nobody's saying it's a joke, you know. Even I've not said that it would be fun and games, but you thought that it would be, and it turned out not to be, isn't that right?
It's still, like when I stand up, takes so much effort to stand up.
And that's just normal, you know, that's without the C-section or the surgery and everything else. That is a normal occurrence, Sarah. You should be well used to that by now.
Sometimes I feel like I can't breathe. It's really weird feeling like I can't get air into my lungs, and it feels like I can't stand up straight because my insides are going to rip or something. It's just the most bizarre feeling. But I did have my stitches checked and I am so impressed. Like, I can't actually believe it. There's nothing there. There's no stitches. Bless you, baby girl. And the red, and it's not, I thought it looked like kind of red and angry, but there's nothing there. Like, the girls were like, where is it? It's just like, if I leant on that table for stop gulping air. Why do babies do that? Stop gulping air, you get tummy ache. She's a little bit jaundiced, as you can see. If I was to lean on that sharp edge there and then pull my arm up and then there'd be like a tiny little red mark, that's the scar. I can't believe it. It's so well done.
Or is it the dinkiest, tiniest dinky dot scar you ever did see, Sarah? You always have to have the loveliest small list of everything. Good job you've got Chris in your life, isn't it?
And when the midwife nurse came to check it today, she was like, oh, you don't even look like you've had a C-section. I was like, I honestly can't believe it.
Even the midwife. Yeah, get the midwife involved. She thought it was the smallest scar ever. You have recovered the best she has ever seen, Sarah. Don't worry, she's never seen a patient like you before. You are one of a kind. Not in a good way, obviously, but it's amazing how everything that Sarah does always has to be amplified. My kids are the best at everything. Jace is the best at spelling. Mila is the most intelligent child you've ever seen. And now, Sarah is has the smallest scar that the midwife ever did see.
So that's really good. I am going to do like a birth story and let you go. Even though we vlogged it, there's things that we didn't vlog and there's things that I haven't spoke about, and I haven't really spoke about what I felt during the C-section. It was mainly a positive experience, but I did still have a few moments where I was like, whoa. So I'm going to do that over the next couple of days.
Can't wait, Sarah. Really can't wait. I mean, to be honest with you, I think you've done nothing but talk about what's, you know, this whole baby thing over the last few days. But who am I to judge? You know, it's your baby. You're going to talk about her if you want to talk about her to your friends online. Imaginary friends at that.
But everything's going great so far. I feel I've got a bit of mum guilt going on with Jace and the girls, just because I don't know, like I don't know. I think I'll feel better when I get home. I can, like, I don't know. I'll feel better when we get home.
Mum guilt. Yeah, we've got that speech to come over the next few days, I'm sure. You know, how Sarah is feeling so guilty. She can't give enough attention to her other kids. But never mind, she never gave them attention before the baby. But, you know, mum guilt and everything.
Are you staring at me right now? Her eyes have starting to get colour. They looked quite black. Baby's eyes always look so black over like the first 24 hours. But today in the light I can see the blue coming through. Like your big brother. He had dark blue eyes. Hi baby. Who's this? Is it Mama? She had a hearing test today which she passed straight away. Daddy had to go out of the room because he was so washed out. Daddy had to go out the room because he always gets paranoid about it, but he passed really well with a very clear pass straight away, didn't you?
And there it is again. She didn't just pass, no, she passed brilliantly. The most hearingest baby to ever live. Hearingest. I'll end up on one of Sarah's playlists for her words. Yeah, one of the most clearest hearing that ever did live, that the doctors have ever seen ever in their lives. Yeah, everything has to be the most for them. There's no in-betweens. Couldn't just pass, you know, like a normal person.
Don't pull your face. I'm gonna feed her now. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit.
And that, my friends and foes, was that. Yes, it was. It was. So, I don't know what to say. She had a birth, in case you didn't realise, and she has done nothing but show the baby on camera every single day. Yeah, I'm so over it now. I'm over seeing this baby, right? And I finding it very difficult to edit because they're showing all their kids as well, you know, all the other kids as well. Chris hasn't been on camera for a few days, has he? Has anyone noticed? Is he actually there? Is he, or is he in the corner, you know, editing in quotation marks? So yeah, that was that. And I'll leave you alone now until tomorrow. So thank you all so much for joining me, and have a lovely day. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment all your thoughts about this down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Take care and bye bye.